We all know that about 20 to 30% of combat veterans struggle with PTSD. I know this because my brother struggled with PTSD after serving as a Marine in Afghanistan. But what you may not know is that 20 to 80% of cancer survivors also struggle with PTSD. I know because I struggled with PTSD for years after I was diagnosed with leukemia at the age of 13. And what I unfortunately also know is there is a big gap in the medical system about the care of emotional and spiritual well-being while dealing with life-threatening illnesses. Without programs in my community that allowed me to engage in the arts, I don't know where I would be. The arts were a really important part of my healing process. So about 6 years ago, I started volunteering as a singer to sing for cancer patients at a local hospital at a cancer ward. And the response has been overwhelming. And along with the rise in PTSD, there's also a rise in the rate of suicide among cancer patients. I sang for a patient once who said that before I came in her room, she was trying to think of a way to kill herself. But that after I sang for her, that she felt like she had hope again. The need of these patients is so great that I cannot serve them alone. And so I've decided to form a nonprofit called Hearts Need Art to promote emotional and spiritual well-being among those affected by cancer and other illness through the creative arts. But to make this a reality, I need your help. Today we're launching a 25 Days of Christmas fundraising campaign to help launch this program. Starting nonprofits is expensive and we need community support in order for nonprofits to succeed. So our goal over the next 25 days is to raise $5,000 to help launch this program, but even beyond that, to help build a community of people who are committed to this cause and vision. We need musicians and artists and administrators and board of directors. We need people who are committed to this to fill in the gap for these patients. My friend Rob Shaver and I are both young cancer survivors, and we're part of a duo group called Unexpected Cure. And our goal is to create music by and for those who've experienced cancer. And we've put out a small Christmas EP, and it's really pretty, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. But a portion of the proceeds are going to go to support this campaign. And then as a special gift to those who donate, anyone who donates $20 or more will get a free download of our album. And if you donate $30 or more, I'll throw in my single, The Roar in Me. 1 in 3 people will experience cancer at some point in their lifetime. And when we walk through dark valleys, our hearts cry out for light, for beauty, for hope, for a reminder that there's life beyond and within the pain. Reverend Sally Bailey wrote in her article about the arts in spiritual care for those facing life-threatening illnesses that the arts are now viewed as an integral component of holistic care for patients and families. By offering opportunities to engage in the arts and creative expression, persons with cancer can be enabled to mourn, grieve, celebrate life, be empowered to endure their situation, and find healing and meaning. These patients need our help. And we can all do a small part to help fill in the gap for these patients. Come join us as we transform the cancer ward from a dark and depressing place to a place of hope and transformation. Come join us.